Today it is the second session. Shall we have a quick recap of yesterday's session, teachers? Can anyone tell me what are the things that we discussed yesterday? One of you, volunteers. Any volunteer, please?
We have discussed about one prose, ma'am. Be prepared.
Prose. Okay.
Then one collocation activity.
Activities. Yes.
Then letter writing, detail about letter writing.
Letter writing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now let us continue with the letter writing. So we discussed letter writing for classes 3 and 4. So what are the types of letters that we discussed for class 3?
Inviting letter,
Inviting letter,
Inviting letters,
thanking letter,
thanking letters,
thanking letters,
Informal letter writing.
informal letter writing. Can you tell me the format for informal letter writing?
Sender address.
Sender's address. In how many lines?
3 lines, ma'am.
3 lines. Okay.
Then date,
Date in expanded or short form?
expanded form.
Expanded form. Yes.
Then
Followed by
salutation,
salutation. Yes.
then body of the letter,
Body of the letter.
then
Subscription.
Subscription.
and
And the
then
name of
finally
the
the name of the
Yes,
center.
yes, centers. Thank you, teachers. Thank you. Share the screen. Manjula ma'am, can you see the screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
These are the things that we discussed yesterday. Letter writing. Inviting letters for classes 3, 4, and 5. So activity also we can do, I said, in the class. Thanking letters also we discussed yesterday, right? So apologizing also we discussed yesterday. Am I right, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
So today we will discuss about congratulating letters. This you can give it for classes 4 and 5. So why we write this congratulating letters? What is the reason? What is the purpose of writing this? Can anyone tell me?
To encourage the children, ma'am.
To encourage the children?
The quality of appreciation.
Appreciation. Okay. So to appreciate somebody else, isn't it? If he or she has won some competition or no, if they have won in any speech competition or in sports. So we tell them to congratulate them, isn't it? So in order to appreciate, we teach them to write the congratulating letters. So to whom we should address?
To the person who won the.
Very good. Thank you. To person who has won, isn't it? The letter should be addressed to the person who deserves the appreciation. So the name of the recipient should be there. The name of the recipient must be written on the letter at the top. How to write? Any idea? In what tone we are supposed to write? How to write? The letter must be written in a polite, informal tone using friendly words. Because this is an informal letter, of course. So using friendly words, we will write it in a very polite, informal tone. And usage of phrases also. Okay. So here we teach them 2 or 3 phrases to use. So it must be successful in depicting the emotions also. So in that case, they need to use some words and phrases. So congratulating letter types. Yes. Can one of you read this?
National level Silambam
Silambam competition. This is a sample letter. So if a child has won in the national level Silambam competition, maybe the other child will be, you can ask them to write a congratulating letter for this boy. Okay. He or she can be somewhere else, not in the same place. So another one is cricket or football match. These are few examples. Any other example? Teachers?
Scoring high marks in board exam.
Board exams. Okay, nice.
won first prize in
Ah,
quiz competition, something.
quiz
like
competition, very good. Quiz competition or drawing and painting competition. To their level, let us think, okay, so that they will be able to easily connect with the topic also. So this cricket and football match and all, they go, no, small children, they go often. And drawing, painting competition, they often go. Because nowadays they are going for so many classes, even speech, recitation competition, they take part in all these recitation competitions at school level, even city level also they take.
Yes, ma'am. Dance competition.
Dance competition, yes. Whatever topics that we can connect with them, we can relate with them so that it will be easy for them to write also, no? Olympiad competition. So many students nowadays, they take Olympiad competitions. And they also win a lot of prizes in that. And sloka, music, yoga competitions. Yes, ma'am. Vaishnavi, ma'am.
Chess competition, ma'am.
Chess competition. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Dance competition, miming competition. So these are few topics that we can discuss with them. So one or two you can write, or you can help the child to write. So the rest of the topics you can give it as a home assignment also. So this is a sample congratulating letter. Can anyone read it for me? Teachers? Your Prema living in Pune, your friend has won a gold medal in the national level chess competition. Write a letter to congratulate her. Any volunteer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Should I
please.
read it from the sender's address or?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. From the, even the subject part you can read, ma'am.
Okay.
The main.
Hope you're in the pink of
Sorry,
health.
ma'am. Sorry.
Hope you're in the pink of health. I was on top of the world when I got to know that you have secured first place in the national level chess competition that was held on February 5th, 2023. I'm writing this letter to congratulate you on your success. Have seen you passionate about science, and this success in this competition proves it. Even though it was
Sorry,
a
it is not science, it is chess. Okay.
oh, okay. Even though it was a very tough competition with a lot of participants, you have won it. I also heard that you have received a gold medal and a cash prize of 2,000 rupees. Congratulations. I just want to tell you that you have made your parents and all of us proud, and I really wish that this dedication and passion towards the game takes a long way in life. Wishing you good luck for future and congratulations to congratulations to you once again.
Once again. So this is for class 5 level. So the first paragraph, you can, it is an introduction. Okay, so why the purpose of writing this letter? I am writing this letter to congratulate you on your success. Then about the competition, you can brief in the second paragraph, 2 or 3 sentences. So even though it was a very tough competition with so many participants and all, I heard that you have received a gold medal and also cash prize. So regarding the prize and all those things, you can mention in the second paragraph. And third will be the concluding paragraph. So I just want to tell you that you have made your parents and all of us proud. So I also feel proud being your friend, that you can make it in the third paragraph. And then wishing you good luck for future and congratulations to you once again. So this is how congratulation letter to be taught for the children, and yours affectionately, that subscription should be there. Teach them the spelling again and again. So for all the classes, for 3, 4 and 5, let them get familiar with the spelling. So either yours affectionately they can write, or yours lovingly also they can write. And then the name of the sender should be there. So shall we move on to the next part? So here, this is here we have a small activity for teachers pertaining to class 5 level. Okay, so write an informal letter to your cousin sharing your experience at a theme park or a zoo or a field trip experience. It can be, field trip can be either to a museum or a national park or anywhere else. The word limit should be 100 to 150 words. The first paragraph should have introduction, purpose of writing this letter. Second paragraph, your experience about it in 3 to 4 lines. And third paragraph should be the conclusion. So teachers, note down the topic and you can send this letter to my mail ID also. I think yesterday you have noted down the mail ID, or shall I post it here now? 1 minute. Yes, I am typing my mail ID in the chat box. You can note it down. You can choose any one topic and you can write a small letter. Imagining you are in class 5. Okay. So that it becomes easy for us when we teach this particular concept to the children. Shall I move on to the next one? Have you taken down, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You can take a screenshot of it. So here I have another activity. This orally you can answer. So here the first 3 lines, it is for address. So one of you volunteer, can you answer me this? Fill in
Namaste,
the blanks.
ma'am.
Namaste, namaste, ma'am. Malarvedi, ma'am. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can you tell me the answer? This is a birthday invitation letter. I hope this letter finds you dash. Teachers,
In good health.
good health. Yes, fine. Okay. You will be dash to know that my birthday falls on 20th of May.
You will be glad to know that.
Glad to know that. Very good. I am going to dash my birthday at dash.
Celebrate.
Celebrate my birthday.
Birthday at
When you
Place.
at that venue you can write. Okay, we shall have dash
Grand party.
party we can write. We shall have fun you can write. Okay. There will be a dash at 6:30 p.m.
Cake cutting. Cake cutting.
Normally we don't encourage cake cutting here.
Small celebration.
Celebration.
There will be a something else also you can have. Some sort of games you can mention there.
Any magic show?
Magic show, yes, something like that. Yes, music. I have invited all my
Friends.
friends. I hope you will bring your dash also.
Parents also.
Parents also, your sister or brother. You too, please join my dash. Join my birthday celebration. Birthday party. Convey my regards to
All.
all or parents or uncle and aunt. Okay, yours
Lovingly.
lovingly or affectionately and the sender's name. Okay, thank you, teachers. Thank you. This is all about letter writing. Let us move on to the next topic. Angela ma'am, can you see the screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Very clear.
So here we are going to discuss about this poem seeds. So before we teach any lesson or a poem, what are we supposed to do? Teachers,
Giving an introduction.
giving an introduction. We are supposed to plan well, isn't it? We are supposed to write some learning objectives or learning outcomes. So similarly, so for this seeds poem, here we have the learning objectives. So by the end of the poem, students will be able to list the words that describe the little plant. So this is for class 4 level. So the child should be able to list the words that they come across in the poem. Then secondly, they should be able to enjoy the sound patterns, especially the rhyming words they should be able to identify. Third one, state the play of contrast in the poem that we will teach them and then they will be able to identify it. Then fourth is express the deeper significance of the contrast. So that also we will discuss. Compare the theme to human life, something they should be able to learn the values, isn't it? Connected with that poem. So before we teach this, since the topic is about seeds, how to introduce the topic to the children?
We can ask them to bring any seeds from the previous
Seeds,
days,
excellent,
or
excellent.
we can see some picture of the seeds on
Seeds, very good. Thank you so much. So we can ask them to bring some seeds to the class. Even before that, we can also introduce them some plant words, okay, related with plant, because seeds, it is a part of the plant. So we can teach them some plant words: seed, seedling, sprout, bud, blossom, flower, stem, leaf, roots, weeds, watering, planting, sunlight, soil. So all these things you can tell them. Or you can even show them few pictures also related to the plant. Then after this, you can have a small warm-up session. As you said, as ma'am said, Parmeshwari ma'am said, we can ask them to bring few seeds to the class also. So now being it is a summer time, you can ask them about the summer fruits. So most commonly, they will tell watermelons, isn't it? Watermelons, then papaya, mangoes, oranges and grapes. So you can ask them to bring those seeds also, and you can show it to the children. Pomegranate. Then you can ask the students to read the poem before attending the class. Because since it is a very, very small poem, even you can ask the children also to read the poem before attending the class. So few questions you can pose to them. Where would you plant seeds if you want them to grow and thrive well? Any answers for this particular question? What type of answers we can expect from the children for this question? Where would you plant seeds? Nowadays, they are living in flats.
garden area. Garden.
Common area, garden. In case if they are living in flat,
That means
Pots,
pots and balcony.
pots and
flower
balcony.
pot.
Very good, very good.
grow back, ma'am.
Okay. But if they have to grow well, naturally it has to be planted in a garden only. But nowadays, even some children, when I was teaching this in online classes, they took videos of their terrace garden and then they
Yeah.
actually shared it with us. So it was very nice to see their terrace garden. The children also showed a lot of interest in that. And what seeds would you plant and why? You can throw a question like this also. So what seeds would they plant and why? Most probably in flat system, we can have only flowering plants, no? Because of the space also, or any other answers we can expect from the children also. They will give lot of answers to us. What are the uses of seeds? Any answers from the teachers? What are the uses of seeds?
Helps to grow new plants.
Helps to grow. Yes, only that.
Sometimes we use it as edible items.
Edible also. Yes, ma'am. Thanks a lot. So what is inside a seed? What is inside a seed?
The food needed for the plant to grow.
Plant to grow. Yes, seeds have a small plant also inside. Yes, food need to grow. Where do seeds come from?
Fruits.
From
From fruits or from plants. Okay. What can you do with seeds? As ma'am said, you can even edible seeds, we can even eat. You can collect seeds. You can study about seeds. You can make things with seeds. You can also plant seeds. So, and then you can show
Prepare
some
oil.
pictures. Ah, yes. Here are some seeds that you can eat. Can you name them?
pumpkin seeds.
Yes, pumpkin seeds,
Green peas,
green peas,
maize,
Sunflower.
sunflower seed,
sunflower seeds we can eat. Corn also we can eat.
Coconut.
Yes.
Coconut.
Yes, coconut also we can eat. It is also a seed. Thank you, teachers. Now we will move on to the animation part. So now we can show the animation pertaining to this.
Seeds
It's
by
there.
Aldona Mayer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Audio has come.
The seeds I sowed for weeks unseen have pushed up pygmy shoots of green. So frail you'd think the tiniest stone would never let a glimpse be shown. But no, a pebble near them lies, at least a cherry stone in size, which that mere sprout has heaved away to bask in sunshine, see the day.
So one more time, I'll play the animation. One of you should tell me what you understood from this poem.
Seeds by Walter de la Mare. The seeds I sowed, for weeks unseen, have pushed up pygmy shoots of green. So frail you'd think the tiniest stone would never let a glimpse be shown. But no, a pebble near them lies, at least a cherry stone in size, which that mere sprout has heaved away to bask in sunshine, see the day.
So what do you understand from this animation, teachers? Any volunteers?
It tells about the growth of a plant from a seed.
Growth of a plant, excellent.
And sunlight is very important for plant and importance. What are the importance?
Yes.
Germination, how it's growing.
How it is growing. Yes.
How it sprout out.
Yes. Let me share the poem for you 1 minute. So the poem is given. One of you, can you read this? Can you read this? One of you? The seeds I
Shall I,
sowed.
ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Please, please. Yes, Padmavati, ma'am, you can read.
The seeds I sowed for weeks unseen have pushed up shoots of green. So frail you would think the tiniest stone would never let a glimpse be shown.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So how long had the seeds been buried in the ground before they are sprouted? Can you tell me how long?
For many weeks.
For many weeks. Yeah, the clue is there. For weeks unseen. Okay. Why does the speaker describe the shoots as pygmy? Have pushed up pygmy shoots of green, it is mentioned, no? What is the meaning of pygmy shoots?
Very small
Very,
plants start
very
growing.
tiny in
sprout out.
size. Yes. Very small. Here it is given. See, pygmy is very short. Shoots means young stems or leaves of a plant. So why the poet mentioned it as a shoots as pygmy shoots?
Because when
It is a
starts
baby
growing,
plant,
this
starts
small.
growing. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so
Mhm.
much. So it is very, very tiny. So he says they are pygmy sized. So how does the speaker describe the new shoots? How does he describe it? The third line he describes, third and fourth line. So frail.
It's
Frail means
like
it's very
frail.
weak. Yes.
Weak.
Because it's very weak, small, weak, and easily broken or destroyed. No, frail means. Okay, in the last line, would never let a glimpse be shown. What does he mean by that?
The seed won't be seen anymore. Stone is the seed. It will not be seen anymore.
Because the tiniest stone is there on its way, right? So we are thinking that it won't be able to push it, isn't it? The shoots look so fragile that we would think that they do not have the strength to push against even a tiny stone on its way. So, but then if we go to the next part of the poem, see the second stanza. One of you, can you read this? Can you read this? Any volunteer? But no, a pebble near them lies, at least a cherry stone in size. What does he mean by this? What does the poet mean by this?
The seed should not disturbed by any stones
marbles like that.
No, in the
Because it
previous,
stops at the road.
okay. So we thought
Actually,
that, yes, ma'am. Yes,
pushed
ma'am.
away with a great effort. The stone is
Effort.
near with the baby plant.
Yes. So we thought that it doesn't have any strength to push against even a tiny stone to make it to the surface. But if you look at the second stanza, what he says, a shoot has actually pushed away a pebble. We thought that it can't even move a small stone, but now the shoot has actually pushed away a pebble as big as a cherry seed. That is what it is mentioned there, no? At least a cherry stone in size. What is the size of the pebble? It is of cherry stone size. But then what it has done now, the shoot has actually pushed it, isn't it? How it pushed it? Which that mere sprout has heaved away to bask in sunshine, see the day. After that, what happens? But the shoot has actually pushed away a pebble to make its way out of the soil into the sunshine. So what is the value that we learned from this poem? What is the message that is being conveyed through this poem?
Even if there are struggles, we have to push ourselves up.
With a great
Excellent,
effort,
excellent.
enjoy.
Excellent, excellent. See, in this poem, the speaker attempts to show the difference between the weak and the strong. We may think that some people are very weak, they can't do anything, isn't it? But here the seedling, though frail and small, is actually, it is very tough and sturdy. We thought that it can't even come out because there is a stone, tiniest stone on its way. But then it has pushed away the pebble and then it has come out, isn't it? It is strong enough to make space for itself and grow. Even it has to push aside a large pebble to do so. So the value is that even though we can't judge upon the size or the strength of the people, no, even though sometimes some people, they may look very weak, but they can even do wonders, no? Okay, let me go on to the question part. So you can see the picture, you can show a picture like this so that they will understand better. Okay. A small tiny plant. So just I have given the pebble in that round shape. So now we can even teach them the parts of the plant here so that they will understand better, no? Stem, leaf, because they are small children, class 4 children, they may not know. We have to introduce them. The parts of the plant, we can ask them to draw and color and all. So they will feel so encouraged to read this poem also. Flower, leaf, stem, fruit, seed, all these things you can tell them, root and all. And then you can even read the meaning of the poem that is given even in the reader itself, it is given there, no? The speaker in the poem says that the seeds he had sown had lain unseen in the ground for weeks, have sprouted leaves. The shoots look so fragile that we would think that it doesn't have the strength to push against even a tiny stone. But then it has actually pushed away a pebble as big as a cherry to make its way out of the soil into the sunshine. Actually, how does the speaker highlight the strength of a tiny seed? What is the answer?
Pushed away with great effort.
Great effort. Yes. Now, shall we do this? Match the following. See, words and meanings are given there. Okay. Frail, what does it mean?
Very
You have
weak.
to match it.
Very
Very weak.
Very weak.
Bask,
Heat
To
and light
enjoy the
of
heat of light
to
of the
enjoy
sun.
the heat or light of the sun. He moved away,
pushed away with great
pushed
effort.
away with great effort. Glimpse, glimpse,
Yes, a quick sight of
sight of something. Tiny,
Very short.
very short. Sturdy,
Strong.
Okay. So these questions already we discussed. One more time we can discuss with the children also. Why does the speaker describe the shoots as pygmy? And how does the speaker describe the new shoots? What do we learn from this poem? Okay. So here appreciating the text. First thing is we will teach them the rhyming words for them. Then when we read the poem again, we should tell them the contrasting images. So here a frail shoot that hardly seems to have the physical strength to push a tiny stone to sprout contrasted against a strong pebble. So this we have to tell them. Okay, so symbolic representations also we have to teach them. The tiniest stone are the small problems in our life. Pebbles are the huge problems that seem too big to handle. Okay, but then we are able to solve it also. Some people, even though they look very weak and frail and all, but they are able to solve even big problems. So rhyming scheme, unseen, green, stone, shown, lie, size, away, day. So these are the rhyming scheme that we have to teach them. How do you teach a rhyming scheme for the children? Suppose if they are in class 3 level, that is the first time they are going to learn a poem.
We have to tell them that the rhyming words ends with the same sound.
Same sound.
First, we have to tell them,
Okay.
and we can ask them to identify from the poem.
From the poem. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Give
So,
some examples.
Give examples.
And we
Yes.
should also recite it more than twice or thrice so that they
Yes.
listen to us and then they'll be answering. Otherwise, they can't read and answer by themselves.
Themselves. Yes. They can't read and answer by themselves. Very good. So now art integrated activity or any activity related with the poems we can do, because this we gave it as an art integrated activity for our children. One is drawing and coloring. We insist on drawing and coloring. So you can ask the children to look at the pictures and then what are the missing stages that they have to draw. Or you can ask them to draw a plant and label the parts. That also you can give it as an activity. Apart from this, as somebody mentioned, no, you can ask them to collect different seeds, label them, name them, and make a chart also. Let the students observe and record also. You can ask them to even cut the seeds open, few things, and then you can see you can show them the structure inside the seed. That will be a good observation, this thing for them. And learn how seeds grow into plants by planting some seeds. This is also a very nice activity for them. They will be so excited to do this activity. You can try in the class. This is all about the poem. Teachers, let us move on to the third topic, adjectives. So what are adjectives?
Describing
Describing words. Why we teach adjectives? What are the learning outcomes? Why
They start learning. They learn to describe the nouns.
They learn to describe the nouns. Can you give some examples?
Blue balloon.
Blue balloon.
Green grass.
Big elephant.
Green grass.
Long hair. Tall
Long
boy.
hair, tall boy.
A big elephant.
Big elephant. Okay.
A huge tree.
Sometimes we
Huge.
use for appreciation also, ma'am.
Appreciation also, yes. So we teach them to identify adjectives, to use them in sentences,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
also to describe a person, place, animal, or thing. When it comes to prose lesson, we should teach them how to describe the character of that lesson. No? So that for that, we can use adjectives also. And in section B writing, we have descriptive writing. So where they can describe a place or an animal or anything also. So there it will be very useful. They will be able to connect it. So so here I'm trying to share a video. In this video, we learn what an adjective is and describe nouns using adjectives. Here you can find a ladybug character called Clara. She'll be playing hide and seek with her friend. Okay, a cute little birdie, making learning fun. In case if you're not able to play this particular video to your children, maybe you can write it as a story on the board and you can teach them the concept. Or you can read the story to the children and you can also explain the concept. While you are playing the video or while you are telling the story to the children, Maybe you can describe the nouns or pronouns with the classroom situation, and you can also highlight the adjectives given there by underlining them. Let me play the video. Ma'am, can you see this? Manjula ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear it?
Clear. Yes.
I'm Clara, the ladybug. Today, my friend and I are playing hide and seek. And in the process, we will learn a few adjectives. Are you ready? She promised to leave me some clues. Where are they? But let me wear my hat first. Should I wear the red hat, the blue hat, or the black hat? The words red, blue, and black talk about the color of my hats. These words are adjectives. A word that describes or modifies a noun or pronoun is called an adjective. I'll wear the black hat.
So you can also describe what is an adjective. So what is an adjective? It can describe or modify a noun or pronoun. Yes. What are the examples given here?
Red hat, blue hat,
Black hat. So colors are also adjectives. Yes.
Adjective. I'll wear the black hat. Oh, what's that under my hat? A note. Find me hovering over a bush with 3 flowers. That's our first clue. Let's get going. This one has 2 flowers. This one has 4 flowers. Ah, there is the bush with 3 flowers. The words 2, 3, and 4 tell us about the number of flowers. These are adjectives.
So again, what adjectives are given here? Can you tell me? Identify numbers.
Numbers.
Yeah. 2, 3, and 4.
There's nobody here. What's that? A note. Oh, I had some important things to do. Please find me near the big broad leaf. Where's the big broad leaf? No, it's not that one. That's too narrow. Nor is it this leaf. This is too small. Woohoo! Here it is. That leaf is big and broad. The words narrow, small, big, and broad all describe the leaf.
Sorry, teachers.
The words 2, 3, and 4 tell us about the number of flowers. These are adjectives. There's nobody here. What's that? A note. Oh, I had some important things to do. Please find me near the big broad leaf. Where's the big broad leaf? No, it's not that one. That's too narrow. Nor is it this leaf. This is too small. Woohoo! Here it is. That leaf is big and broad. The word
Again, it goes somewhere else. Sorry. Sorry, teachers.
you are late. No. What does it say? Are you there? Oh no, not again. That's a note. What does it say? Sorry you are late. I had to go to the tall tree. Where, oh where is the tall tree? This is short. That's the tall tree. The words short and tall talk about the height of the tree. They are adjectives too. Where are you? Is this for real? Did I miss you again? Huh, a note again. I'm at the shallow rectangular pond. Catch me if you can. Let's hurry up. It's not this.
So we saw about sizes, isn't it? Sizes and shapes. Yeah.
Yes.
Sizes. Again, it was words.
It's not this. This one is oval. There is the rectangular pond. Rectangular and oval are adjectives that describe the pond shape. But there's one more. This one is deep. This one looks shallow. I'm sure she is here. Deep and shallow talk about the depth of the pond. These are adjectives too. Hello? Anybody there? Oh no, not again. Where do I find her? Do you hear a chirping bird? Chirping is an adjective. Looks like she is somewhere around here. She has a melodious voice, doesn't she? Melodious is an adjective too. Where are you? A note again? You must be joking, eh? I'm behind the hard, round rock, waiting for you. Where is the hard, round rock? There it is. It is hard, but not round. That's the one we're looking for, hard and round. Hard and round are adjectives too. There you are! Yippee! I finally found you! Yes, you did. Come join me. Taste the sweet and tart apples, or would you like to try the bitter sour cranberries? Sweet and tart describe the taste of the apples. Bitter and sour are adjectives to describe the taste of the cranberries. Oh, you are such a kind-hearted birdie. I must tell you, you are swift and smart. Kind-hearted, swift, and smart are adjectives I use to describe my friend, the birdie. Let me have... You are such a kind-hearted birdie. I must tell you, you are swift and smart. Kind-hearted, swift, and smart are adjectives I use to describe my friend, the birdie. Let me have a sumptuous meal. Sumptuous is an adjective too. And you don't forget.
Okay, so these are the adjectives, types of adjectives. No, adjectives of quality we learned now. So words which tell the qualities of naming words. Can you see this chart and tell me what are the shapes that we learned now through the animation?
Round,
Rectangular, oval. Yes. Size?
Tall,
Is
short,
tall tree, small tree. Yes. Then taste?
so
Sour, sweet, bitter. Yes. Yes. Touch? Based on the rocks, no? Soft, hard. Yes. Color? Color, what are the colors? we
red,
learned?
red,
Red,
blue,
blue.
black.
Great. Numbers?
1,
3 numbers. Even cardinal numbers also. First, second, third. That also pertains to adjectives. So we'll move on to the next one. Now I request the teachers to describe these pictures. The first picture is apple. How do you describe an apple there?
red apple.
Red apple,
Red apple is very tempting.
tempting. Okay. Second picture, birds, 4 birds.
4 birds.
Sing.
Any other word to describe the words? Hummingbirds. Okay.
Colorful
Colorful
of the
birds.
bird.
Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Third picture. Third picture, you can see boys there.
happy children.
Happy children. Yes.
Number
Naughty boys. Very good. 4 boys. Fine. Ball. Fourth picture, ball. How do you describe? Colorful ball. Colorful
colors,
ball.
ma'am. And
One
shape
ball.
of the ball.
Round ball.
Big elephant.
Yes. Big elephant. Happy elephant.
Huge animal.
Gray elephant. Huge animal. Very good. Car.
Yellow car.
Yellow car. Yes.
Size of the car.
Big car. Okay. Fine. Thank you, teachers. So, describing words. Here, if you see words which tells the qualities of naming words. Red apple, small apple, sweet apple, one apple. So, even the numbers are also adjectives. Then if you look at the ball, big ball, colorful ball, round ball, one ball, numbers again. 4 birds, colorful birds, beautiful birds, small birds. All these are, the underlined words are adjectives. Then cute elephant, small elephant, gray elephant, happy elephant. Then car, again, black car, big car, shining car, clean car. Okay, even when you are describing the wheels also, you can say, round wheels, 2 wheels. Then about the boy, sad boy. You can say young boy, tall boy, one boy. So all these words are adjectives that describes a noun. So when you teach them, you can show a lot of pictures pertaining to class 1 level. So for exercises for class 1, you can use the picture clues like what we saw now, and you can ask them to describe using one word. Okay, class 2 onwards, you can give the names of the objects and then you can ask them to describe it. And some of the exercises, I will share the reader with you. This is the book that we follow here. Okay, Viva Digital book. So it has a lot of pictures. This is for class 1. So pictures are given there and the describing words are also given there. You can tell them what is a describing word, what is an adjective. And then exercises are like this, they have to fill in with words. The words can be given inside the box and they can be asked to fill in with using the picture clues. So this will be easy for them. For class 1 level, it is very easy, but you have to give them the clue as well as the word also. So one of you, can you volunteer and match the group of words given with the pictures in column B? 4 pictures are given there and 4 words are given there. Describing words are given there to the left. Can you just match it?
D. First old D.
An old man is D. Okay. Thin boy.
Thin boy. A thin boy.
Tall
Third
woman.
one. C.
C. A little girl.
B.
Little girl
is
B. So you can give some exercises like this in your worksheet also. Okay. So then we have pictures like this where they have to write the colors. So one specific exercise you can, pertaining to colors, you can give them so that they will be able to identify the colors and they should also be able to write the words correctly. The color words they should write correctly. Violet, V-I-O-L-E-T. So you insist them on the spellings also. Black crow, B-L-A-C-K, black, because they often make mistakes like black and all, Then you have gray elephant, G-R-E-Y, gray, pink shirt. So 4-letter word they will write, but beyond that, they might commit some mistakes. So you have to teach them that also. Then here something like this also you can give. You can give rows of describing words and a naming word also is there, has got mixed up in each of them. Find and circle the naming words. So they should be able to identify the naming word. The rest 4 are adjectives. So look at the first one, pretty, clever, bright, sunny, and boy, which is a naming word. Boy. Look at the second one, box, happy, sad, big, little. Box. So they should be familiar with the naming words. Once we teach them the adjectives, they should be able to discriminate that, recognize the naming words or recognize the adjectives also. Look at the third example, red, fat, thick, girl, old. So in this, which is a naming word? Girl, very good. Fourth one, angry, cold, long, large, house. Thank you, teachers. So these are the exercises given in class 1 reader. Just we will go through that. The letters of the given words are all jumbled up. So unscramble also, they will find it so interesting. So you can give the words like this, adjectives in this order, and then you can ask them to rearrange it and fill in with the describing words. For example, second one you see. Can you give me the answer for the third one?
Huge. Third one, funny, ma'am.
Funny.
Funny.
Okay. Fourth one?
Cold.
Cold. Okay. So then you can even ask them to draw and color the following. This you can do it for all the classes. You can give them an adjective with a noun and then you can ask them to color it. So they will enjoy doing drawing and coloring also. And for class 1, you can teach them this opposites also, no? Of the words given in red from the given options. So ask them to write the opposites. Tall, short, high. What is opposite for high?
Low.
Low. Okay. But give them options inside the bracket. So 2 or 3 options you can give them so they can choose out of that. So this is all about for class 1 level, right? So these type of exercises, you can give it as a worksheet and you can ask them to write. So replace underlined word in each sentence with its opposite from the strip. So here again, you insist them when sentences are given, they should rewrite the full sentence. Sometimes what they do is they will just write the opposite for full empty next to the word full. Okay, then they won't rewrite the sentence. So this type of exercises, you have to train them to write in full sentences. Right, so let me stop sharing this. We will move on to the next part. 1 minute. Class 1 over. Class 2. Here we have, for class 2 level, they have adjectives of comparison. So before we teach them adjectives of comparison, you can even, with the classroom situation, you can teach them adjectives of comparison. How do you teach them? Using the classroom situation. When you want to compare 2 objects or 3 objects, how do you do that?
The students can be compared, ma'am.
Compared.
The tall student,
tall,
the short student.
Short, yes.
Yes.
3
The board.
children. Board also. Yes, things also.
Pencils.
Yes, using the pencils also, no? Tall, taller, tallest, short, shorter, shortest, big, bigger, biggest. So like that, you can, using the classroom atmosphere, using the classroom situations, you can teach them degrees of comparison. But this degrees of comparison, they have it from class 2 onwards. So here I have a small video. You can just watch this.
Hi kids! Today we will learn about adjectives, are and how they are used for comparison. So let's start. Kids, we know the names of persons, animals, things, places, and feelings are nouns. He is a student. Here, student is a noun, as it is the name of a person. He is a brilliant student. Here, the word brilliant tells us more about the noun student.
So what is the adjective used here? He is a brilliant student. What is the adjective? Brilliant.
Or it describes the noun. So brilliant is a describing word and is called an adjective. Adjectives are not only used to describe nouns, but also used to compare naming words. Let's see how. These girls are looking pretty. Here, pretty is an adjective, but here it's not being used for comparison. Here, the adjective shorter is comparing the 2 girls with each other. Alice is smart. Here, the adjective smart is not comparing Alice with anyone. Alice is smarter than Joy. Here, the word smarter is also an adjective for Alice, and it's comparing Alice with Joy. Alice is the smartest boy in the class. Smartest is also an adjective for Alice, and it is comparing Alice to all the students of the class. Sophie is a good singer.
but Ava is better than her, and Sarah is the best singer. Here, good is an adjective for Sophie that is not comparing Sophie to anyone. Better is an adjective for Ava that is comparing Ava with Sophie. And best is an adjective which refers to the best one among a group.
So how do you teach them comparison? Comparison is done between only two people, right? Here you can see two girls, Sophie and Ava. So what are the adjectives that you use to compare these two girls, Sophie and Ava?
Better,
ma'am.
Better. But the children should be taught also, no? There should be a clue word in the fill in the blanks sort of things. So you tell them if you find THAN than word, then you ask them to fill it with a comparative form of adjective. So you keep insisting that. So good, better, best, they should know the adjectives and they should know where to use it also correctly. So you teach, we have to teach them that also.
Let's have a look at some more examples. Good, better, best. Good is not used for comparison. Better is used for comparison between two things or persons. And best is used for comparison between more than two things. Smart, smarter, smartest. Smart is not used for comparison. Smarter is used for comparison between two things. Smartest compares among more than two people. Lovely, lovelier, loveliest. Sharp, sharper, sharpest. Short, shorter, shortest. Funny, funnier, funniest. Happy, happier, happiest. Nice, nicer, nice.
So here we have to teach them lot of words pertaining to this comparison of adjectives. So here if you see lovely, lovelier, loveliest, they have change of spelling also there. Can you see that? So when the adjective ends with Y, you tell them it should be, Y should be removed and they should add IER. So most commonly the children, they tend to make spelling mistakes when they are writing comparative form and superlative form. When they come to class 3 onwards. These words probably we will give them only in class 3 level, not for class 2 level. We will give them simple words only for class 2 level. When they come to class 3, maybe you can give these type of words, but teach them the spelling also changes. LOVELY, Y should be removed and IER should be added and then IEST should be added. Why it goes there? So if you look at the next table also, see here we have large, larger, largest, fair, fairer, fairest, broad, broader, broadest, neat, neater, neatest, wide, wider, widest. But when it comes to good, better, best. So this also you teach them. Otherwise they tend to write gooder, goodest and all. So you tell them when good, it is given in the positive degree, they should write better and best. Similarly for bad, what is the comparative form? Bad. BAD, bad.
Worse and worse.
Worse and worst. Very good, very good. So some more words we have here. So words like bad, worse, worst, much more, most, many more, most. This also we have to teach them. Far, farther and farthest. Able to play this video.
The uses of adjectives. My name is Chloe. I have 2 friends, Sarah and Ava. Each of us has a doll. All dolls are pretty. My doll is prettier than Sarah's doll, but Ava's doll is prettiest among all the dolls. Pretty is an adjective that does not compare. Prettier is an adjective that makes a comparison between two dolls. Prettiest is an adjective that makes a comparison among all the dolls. This is our class. I study in Section A. There are many students in Section A, and there are more students in Section B, but Section C has most number of students. What does it mean? The adjective many is an adjective that does not compare. It just states that there are a large number of students. More is an adjective that compares between Section A and B. And Section C has most number of students. Most is an adjective that compares between all the sections.
So you can teach them many, more and most when they come to class 4 level. Okay, class 4 and class 5 uses these words. For comparison, we have to use more and most for superlative degrees.
Students, here are 3 girls with 3 different lengths of hair. The first girl in costume has more than that girl. Moreover, the girl in the black outfit has the longest hair among all the girls. Is an adjective that is not comparing. The word longer is making a comparison between 2 girls, and the word longest is comparing the hair of all the girls. So kids, today we learned about
Okay, so today the next topic, for class 2 level, from class 2 onwards, we are teaching them adjectives of comparison. So shall we move on to the presentation again? So pertaining to class 2, I will show you the class 2 grammar book. Yes, can you see this, teachers?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we look at class 2. Yes. See, adjectives, again, they have given few examples. And fill in the blanks sort of exercises you can give for class 2 level. They will be able to write. Then you can give like this also. See, adjectives do not have plural forms. So you teach them bigs, beautifuls and all, they can't write. Okay. So that part you can tell them. And you can give them adjectives in the brackets and they have to insert it. Rewrite the following sentence using the adjectives given in the brackets at suitable places. So as they grow, as they go to the next class, the gradation part also should be maintained. So for class 2 level, you can give them the adjectives and they have to fill in. Okay. They should be able to fit in the adjectives in the sentences appropriately. One of you, can you tell me the answer for the third one? These are apples. In the bracket, it is given sweet.
These are sweet apples.
These are sweet apples.
Sweet apples, thank you. Fifth one, the boy drank all the water.
The boy drank
all the water.
Thirsty boy.
The thirsty boy drank.
The thirsty boy drank all the water. Very good. So this type of questions, you can make a worksheet and then you can give it to them. So similarly, fill in the blanks with 2 options also you can give. The packet is very heavy. Delhi is a dash city, round or big?
Big city.
Because they should know to fill in with the suitable adjectives. That is also a challenging part for class 2 level. So now rewrite the sentences using the opposites of the underlined words. One of you, can you tell me the answers for this? The table is dirty.
Clean, ma'am. The table
is clean. Third one, the man in a blue shirt is rich.
The man in the blue shirt is
poor. The red box is empty. Full. Okay. So now here again they have a few words here given inside the box, but then they have to match it here. Choose the answer from the box. Something that costs a lot, it is costly. Someone who shows a lot of courage.
Courageous.
Courageous, very good. So with that, those clues we are filling this. A cake full of cream.
Creamy.
Creamy. A person full of greed.
Greedy.
Greedy. A beach full of sand.
Sandy.
Someone who has good manners.
Well-mannered.
Well-mannered. Very good. Very good. So complete the adjectives. This also they will enjoy to do. Okay. You can give them some blanks like this. Ask them to fill it up. Again, opposites are given. Class 2 level, they will be able to do it. So these type of questions you can give in the question paper or for assessment. And see, using the clues, they should find out what it is. Okay, they have to circle the adjectives here, read the clues, write the names of the animals in the blank spaces. Second one, it is a fierce animal. It is strong and it is called the king of the jungle. It has thick golden hair. It is a lion. So what are the adjectives that you found in this second sentence? Fierce. Then strong. Thick golden. Thick golden. Very good. Very good. Yes. Then last one, it is a huge animal. It has a long nose, big ears. It loves bananas and sugarcane. It is an elephant. Excellent. So what are the adjectives they have to circle here? Huge. Long. Big. Thank you. Thank you. So now we will move on to the comparison. See, comparison we are introducing for class 2 level. So you teach them using the classroom atmosphere, and then you also tell them they have to use ER. Okay. Some adjectives help to compare two things and say how they differ from each other. So here for an example, Ravi is taller than Rohan. So you use ER with the adjective tall, and then you tell how Rohan is or how Ravi is. Isn't it? These adjectives generally end with ER. So they are called as comparison, comparative form of adjectives. So here you can give them some words inside the box and you can give them the sentences. Can you answer this? The man is dash than the boy.
Older than the boy.
Older than the boy. Excellent. A chair is dash than a bed.
Longer.
Smaller.
Chair is smaller only. Yamini is dash than her brother.
Taller.
Yamini is taller. A rabbit has dash ears than a cat.
Longer.
So you can find the word than also there, no? So you tell them wherever you find the word than, you can use the comparative degree form. So for class 3 level, you can tell them. So here again, some adjectives help us to compare more than two things. So in that case, you have to use a superlative degree. And these adjectives generally end with EST. And we always use the article the before them. So that also we have to insist them while using the superlative degree. Okay, here Raman is taller than Nazim. George is the tallest. So here we have one exercise pertaining to the superlative degree. Can anyone read the answers? Yesterday was a dash day of this winter.
Coldest.
Don't swim in the dash part of the pool.
Deepest.
The dash boy will win the quiz.
Cleverest.
The dash girl won the race.
Fastest.
Pick up the dash pencil from the bunch.
Longest
pencil. I took the dash jump.
Shortest jump.
Then few objects you can give and ask them to write the correct form of adjectives. So the dash pencil has stripes on it. Which pencil? The longest. A table is dash than a wardrobe. Smaller. Suppose if the child writes smallest, how will you help the child to learn the correct
Than
form?
word is there, ma'am.
Than word. Okay. So you tell them, yes, smaller, and then they are going to compare only two things. So in that case, they have to use a comparative degree. You have to teach them. Yes. And you can always give the table also like this, or even you can make a chart for adjectives, no, positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. And then you can hang it in the class so that the children will be able to view it. So now we will move on to the next level, class 3 level. This is for class 3 level here, okay? So here again, you can explain what is an adjective. You can recap whatever they have learned in class 2 level, and then you can introduce the topic, and then you can move on to the exercise part. Here, in case of class 3, you can, without the pictures also. Till class 2, you can give them some pictures for them to understand better. But then here you need not give pictures for class 3 level. You can directly give the sentences. For example, the sun is dash, round or oval?
Round.
Round, okay. Mommy gave me a dash chocolate, sweet or sour?
Chocolate.
Sweet. They know to identify now, isn't it? The athlete was dash when he won the race. Happy or sad?
Happy.
He should be happy, isn't it? Grandfather bought some dash apples for me. Ripe apples for me. Okay, thank you. Then complete this. You can give them some crossword puzzles like this also. So they will enjoy. Complete the crossword with the opposites of the given adjectives. What is the answer for this? Across, third one, high. What is the opposite for high?
Low.
High, low. 1 minute. Let me try to annotate. Just write L. Sorry, third one is
Smooth.
you said across, no? Third one, L
O
O
W.
W. Okay. Tall,
Short.
short. Fourth one. Okay, yes. H O. I'm just using the mouse, so my handwriting is not that this one. Wet.
Dry.
Dry. So dry. D. Actually, I thought of pasting this in that whiteboard, but I couldn't. I have to learn the technique also. Down. The answer opposite for smooth.
Rough.
R O U G H. Okay. Opposite for heavy.
Light.
Light. L I G H T. Light. Okay. Opposite for happy.
Sad.
Sad. S A D. Okay. New.
Old. L should add.
Okay. Only L I should add. Okay. So shall we move on to the next part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll delete it. So those who have the, this thing, you can show this on the screen and then you can make them to do. Always you can give this draw and color for them. A pair of blue shoes. Here you're specifying the color also. You're specifying the object also. So they should be able to draw a pair of blue shoes. A painted face. Maybe this they may find it a little bit difficult. So this you can draw it on the board and you can ask them to copy it. Some children are really smart, they'll be able to do, but they have to understand what it is, a painted face it is given. So here again, you see this D exercise, it is very, very challenging for the children, for the child level. See, identify the adjectives that cannot be used to describe the nouns given below. So this type of exercise, you can always give it in the worksheet also. You can make them to do it. Cross out these adjectives. So for a house, old, big, fat. Yes, fat is the odd one. Very good. A girl.
Loudly.
Long, ma'am.
Long. Very good.
Long.
A dog.
Polite.
Excellent. A book.
Ill.
Excellent. Dresses. Quick. Very good. Very good. So this type of exercise you can always know. Children also will enjoy. Initially they may get confused, but then you can make them understand by giving some examples. So fill in with adjectives. So by the end of the thing, they should be able to write adjectives on their own. Okay, even without the picture clues, they should be able to write. Tea is hot, but ice is
Cold.
a car has dash wheels.
Four
Four. A sunflower is
Yellow.
Monday is a dash day of the week.
First.
Day.
First day is, or even yes. Children like dash chocolates.
Delicious.
Delicious chocolates. Anything, any
Sweet.
other adjective? Sweet. Sweet.
Chocolate.
Yes. So here again we are teaching them for class 3 level comparisons. Okay. So the words should be little bit, higher level. Okay. For their level, we should choose tall, taller, tallest, short, shorter, shortest. Safe. What is the comparative form?
One
Yes,
doubt,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Monday is the first day of the week. This is first day or second?
First day only. Nowadays they consider Monday as the first day only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Even if the child writes second day also, we cannot penalize the child. According to them, no, whatever they have learned in UKG and all, they might teach them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yes,
In
yes,
that
ma'am.
case, that is
That's
also
only I
fine.
asked, ma'am.
Normally, we consider the working day, no? Monday is the first working day, we tell them. No? So in that case, first also they can write, second also they can write. But
Okay, ma'am.
nowadays, they consider Monday as the first day only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, is this old or revised book?
Where, ma'am?
Is this book, ma'am?
Where, ma'am?
Ma'am, this book is an old or revised book, ma'am?
This book is, no, not a revised one. Revised one, we will get it. This year only we will get. This is the old book only, old version. This year we'll be getting the 4th edition, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
In that they have done some changes. Even in class 2 also, they have done few changes in that book. When it comes to has, have, was, were, is, are, and all, they have made it as a single chapter, like present tense, tense forms and present tense. So there are few changes.
Okay.
Okay. So here again for class 3 level, you can give them 3 options in the bracket, all the 3, large, larger, largest, and then they will be able to identify the correct adjective pertaining to that. Then, so you have to stress on these things only. Some adjectives change in special ways, like good, better, best, bad, worse, worst, little, less, least, many, more, and most. These 4 words, these 4 adjectives, you have to train them a lot. Okay. So some adjectives change in special ways. This you write it on the board, or you can make a chart, or you can make a flashcard, and you can give them few examples also, so that they won't make mistakes when any questions pertaining to that is given. So one of you, can you try this exercise? Nichols' project was dash than everybody else.
Better.
Than it is given. Okay, fine, better. This is the dash play I have ever seen.
Worse.
Worse,
Worse.
because I have ever seen. Sachin Tendulkar is a dash talented batsman.
Most.
Most. This bottle contains dash water.
More water.
More
More.
water. Yet it takes up dash space inside the fridge.
Less space.
Less space.
Less space. Too many sweets are not dash for you.
Good.
Good
For
you.
you.
Traffic during the day is dash than night.
Worse.
Worse.
Worse, because comparative form than
Yes.
is there. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the
Most
dash interesting, most interesting book we have ever read. Okay.
Most.
So yes. Stop sharing this. Now let us move on to the class 4 level. Again, we can recap whatever they have learned in class 3 level. Ask them to identify the adjectives, or let them tell what is an adjective with examples. Here we have class 4. Fred lost his favorite pen. He lost his favorite pencils too. So you tell them adjectives remain the same for singular and plural nouns, or even pronouns also. There is no change. You can't write favorites, favorite, favorite pen, favorite pencils. So an adjective may come before a noun, or even a pronoun, or later in a sentence. So this we are telling them in class 4 level. Okay, I have an orange dress. Everyone says it is pretty. So here pretty is also an adjective. It comes later in the sentence. Orange is also an adjective because it comes before a noun. So few examples are given here. The tree near my house is dash. What is the correct answer?
Dry.
Dry, ma'am.
Dry. Rabbits are dash animals.
Small animal.
Small animals. Ravi could not study because the music was too
Loud.
loud. Okay. So here we can give them some options for class 4 level. But see the level of the words, no, naughty, dry, right, first, coarse, soft. All these words they should be familiar with. So the level of words, no, you should check before giving the worksheet or in the question paper. Again, if you see the third exercise, fill in the blanks with the opposites of the adjectives printed in red in the following sentences. And they have to write the opposites among the words given below. What is the opposite for sharp?
Blunt.
Black. Black. White. Rich. Rich.
Poor.
Poor. Untidy.
Tidy.
Boring.
Interesting.
Fast.
Slow.
Slow. Narrow. Wide. Bitter. Sweet. Thick.
Thin.
Wild.
Domestic.
Tame or
Tame.
domestic?
Tame.
Tame. So here you can see one more exercise. Complete the following phrases using suitable nouns. A soft. You should write a noun there for the adjective.
Dress.
Soft. A soft pillow or a soft dress. Okay. A long
Hair.
hair. An interesting story or a book. A loud
Noise.
noise. Music. Yes, music or noise. So these class 4 also, they have comparisons. So here you can tell them we use adjectives to compare 2 or more people, animals, or even things. So the motorcycle is heavy, the elephant is heavier than the motorcycle, the ship is the heaviest among the 3. So here you can tell them positive degree, comparative, and superlative degree. Okay, same way, bright, short, cold, brighter, shorter, colder, brightest, shortest, coldest. And in the superlative degree, they have to add the also. So you keep on insisting them and how it is changed also. When it comes to tall, they have to add taller. Bigger, they have to write B-I-G-G-E-R, double the last letter. And whenever it ends with Y, the Y should be removed. And they have to add I-E-R or I-E-S-T. And for some adjectives, we add only R and then ST. And for adjectives like more, we use more or most with some adjectives to form their comparative and superlative form. So here we are introducing this concept for class 4 level. Cheerful, more cheerful, most cheerful. Okay, this particular concept we are introducing for class 4 level. So now can anyone try with this table? Hard.
Harder, hardest.
Yes. Richer.
Rich, richest.
Richest. Beautiful.
More beautiful, most
beautiful.
beautiful.
Noisy.
Noisier.
Noisiest. If the child tends to make mistake in the spellings for noisier, N-O-I-S-Y-E-R, if the child puts, how will you teach the child?
If we have Y, we have to take it out and add
Yes.
I.
We have to remove that and then we have to add
I-E-R.
IER. Hot.
Hotter, hottest.
Hottest. There, what the child is expected to do, the spelling part,
Double the
doubling the letter.
last letter.
Doubling the letter, double the letter. Then bright,
Brighter.
brightest. Stronger.
Stronger.
strong.
Here you can see most colorful.
Colorful,
More colorful.
More colorful, most colorful. Merry.
merry,
Merrier, merriest.
Merriest, yes. Then useful, more useful.
most useful.
Most.
Yes. So choose the correct adjectives from those given in the brackets. We will move on to the next one. So here for class 4 level, again, you can give 2 or 3 options inside the brackets, asking them to complete it. Here, you need not give them picture clues because they are in class 4 level. So when pertaining to the exercises, you can even give the jumbled, connect each set of words into a meaningful sentence following the instruction given in the brackets. So you can give them, jumble the words and give and ask them to frame the correct sentence. And also in the bracket, you can specify what form of adjectives you are expecting them to write. So use a comparative form of popular, it is given. So the first example, football is more popular than hockey in England. So for the second one, superlative of juicy. What is answer? Watermelon, juicy fruit, it is given. So first you tell the child to change the juicy to what form? Superlative form, right? So what is the superlative form?
Most juicy.
Juiciest.
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 Yes, juiciest. Spelling?
Juiest.
So then how will you frame the sentence here?
Watermelon is the most juiciest fruit.
If you are having EST, no need to add most.
Watermelon is the juiciest fruit.
Yes.
Watermelon is the juiciest fruit. Sorry.
Then here, third one, comparative form of fast. What is a comparative form of fast?
Faster.
Faster. Then how will you ask the child to frame the sentence?
Airplane is faster than
Aeroplane is faster than train.
Aeroplane is
Faster than train.
faster than the train. Yes. So here they will be asked to add THAN than word also, right? Comparative form of beautiful.
more beautiful.
More beautiful. Comparative form is more beautiful. So how will you ask the child to frame the sentence?
My dress is more beautiful than
Beautiful
yours.
than yours. Now comparative form of quick. Quicker. Positive form of handsome. It's given.
Handsome.
So what do you expect the child to write there? Ayan, handsome boy, it is given.
Ayan is a handsome boy.
Ayan is a handsome boy. That's all. Because we are not comparing this boy with any other boy then. So Ayan is a handsome boy. Next one, comparative form of smart.
Smarter.
Smarter.
Saroja is smarter than Riya.
Than Riya, that's all. Superlative form of charming.
Most charming.
Most charming. Yes. So, yes, here we have one more exercise. Just try. Here it is given good, better, and best. Good is positive form, better is comparative, and best is superlative form. So the weather is dash today.
Good today.
Good today.
It is dash than the weather last week.
Better than.
Better than. However, it is not dash than last year.
Better than last year.
Better than the last year.
That was a dash summer.
Best summer.
No.
Good
summer.
Good summer. It was a dash summer in years.
Best.
Summer in years. Oh, thank you. So now we will move on to the class 5 level only. See, it will take another 5 minutes time. We will complete it. Okay. Yes. So you can give them some activities like show and tell for class 1 level. Okay, they can bring, you can ask them to bring some toys, ask them to describe about it. So that is an activity for class 1 level. Even for class 2 level also you can do this. Choose and speak, you can display some objects on your table, teacher's table, and call the student and ask them to take one object from that and they have to speak about it using adjectives. So you tell them this is a project and you have to describe the object using adjectives. Then for class 3 onwards, you can teach them this descriptive writing, how to describe a place or a person using adjectives. So when it comes to adjectives of quality, these are the words that we learned, isn't it? It describes it tells about the size or condition or taste or color or shape. And then if we move on to the next one, we have adjectives of number. Okay, this we are for class 5 level, you have adjectives of quality, adjectives of quantity also we have. So when you look at the numbers, adjectives of number and adjective of quantity we have for class 5 level. So examples are given there. The definite numerals, it shows some exact numbers like we saw on the animation, no? 1 elephant, 2 flowers, 3 trees and all, 4. Then ordinals also, first, second, third and fourth. They're all adjectives of number. Then single, double, triple, all these are all adjectives. Then when it comes to indefinite numerals, they do not show an exact number. See, all, some, enough, none, many, few, a few, several, any, a lot of. They are also adjectives of number. See, here it is given on the right side. Adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity show the quantity of the noun or pronoun. These adjectives do not provide exact numbers, but tell us the approximate amount. Here, when we use adjectives of quantity, any idea? We use it with uncountables, isn't it? See, water, time, patience, all these are uncountable nouns. So we are using this adjectives of quantity in with uncountable nouns. So some, any, many, much, little, most, no, none, enough, all, sufficient, whole, two, half, few. So when you are teaching them countable, uncountable nouns, okay, you teach them all these words. So they'll be familiar. How much? It should answer the question, how much? But when it comes to adjectives of number, it should answer to the question, how many? So these words are also adjectives. Little water. She drank a little water. We don't have much time. You need to maintain sufficient patience. So all these are adjectives of quantity. So now here you have a small activity, demonstrative adjectives. I think you are all familiar with this. This, these, this, that, these, those are demonstrative adjectives. So a demonstrative adjective is a word that modifies a noun by talking about its number and vicinity of the speaker. So if you look at this, can you see the example? This, close to the speaker. You can see the ball. The ball is very close to the man there. So you can give an example. I love this ball. So this word, you are writing it before the word ball. Ball is a noun. So you're using this before a ball. So that becomes an adjective. Do you understand? Then that is used far away from the speaker. See, I love that ball. You can see the ball, it is away from the speaker. But look at the example, I love that ball. So you have that word that in front of ball. So this and that, it becomes adjectives. Then look at the third sentence. These trees are beautiful. Okay, you are using this word these before trees. So the word that is used to describe the noun trees, it becomes an adjective. So this, that, these, those are all adjectives. They are called as demonstrative adjectives. Can anyone give me some more examples for demonstrative adjectives? Teachers?
These apples are sweet.
These apples are sweet. Very good. Using this, THIS, this.
This apple is sweet.
This apple is sweet. Very good. So you see to that, you tell the children this, that, these, those becomes demonstrative adjectives only if they are used before a noun. That is very, very important. Okay. Because we are going to, for class 5, we are going to teach them demonstrative pronouns also. Okay, this, that, these, those, they act as demonstrative adjectives as well as demonstrative pronouns. So here, if you look at these words, see, in case of demonstrative pronoun, it is used before a verb. Look at the example given in that orange color box. That is my little sister. So that is, so it is used before a verb. But in the second sentence, that girl is given. So that is used before a noun. So this is a difference between a demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. And we are going to test them on this also for class 5 level. So we have to, time and again, we have to tell them what is a demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective, the difference between those two. So now here we have some more examples. This chair is broken. That car is expensive. These clothes are wet. Those birds are flying south. So all these are demonstrative adjectives because they describe a noun. Here, the first sentence, chair, car, clothes, birds, all these are described, isn't it? It describes a noun. And demonstrative pronoun identifies something or something. It doesn't describe anything. See, this is my chair. It identifies, no? This is my chair. You can see the verb part there. Is and are given there. This is, that is, these are, those are. So I request the teachers to frame some sentences based on demonstrative adjectives and demonstrative pronouns. So here you have next one is possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. This also we have for class 5 level. Can anyone read this? Sorry, teachers, for it is getting delayed. Okay, 5 more minutes. Can anyone read this subject pronoun and possessive adjective? You read the adjective part first, one of you. My, how is used? My
shirt is green.
Your
Book is new.
new. His
Pillow is soft.
pillow is short. Okay. Her
Dog is
The
small.
dog is small.
its
Bone is
Bone is
old.
old.
our
A bird is
noisy.
noisy.
your
House is
House
big.
is big.
their
Their car is slow.
slow.
Their car
Here,
is
if you look at all these sentences, see possessive adjectives, they are used before a noun also. Isn't it? It shows the question also. Whose shirt? My shirt. Whose book? Your book. Whose pillow? His pillow. Whose dog? Her dog. So we call them as possessive adjectives then. And then, but if you look at the subject pronouns, see here we have possessive pronouns also. So look at the examples. Can you read out? For I have a shirt.
I have a shirt.
You
have a book.
You have a book. He has a
He
pillow.
has a pillow.
She has
She has a dog. It has a bone. We have a bird. You have a house. They have a car.
car. So here in case of your possessive adjective, okay, you need to bring your dictionary. You are, okay, contraction form is used. You are an excellent student. It's is possessive adjective. The dog played with its ball. It is contraction. It is very hot right now. So you should teach them the difference between possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. This is very, very important for class 5 level. So we are going to test them also on that. So next we have, again, this table is given in the reader itself. So you can draw the table on the board. You can teach them with lot of examples. First person, second person, third person, how it is used. Personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, and then possessive adjectives, how they are used. You have to teach them using the table. Draw like this, or you can have a permanent chart on the wall where they can see every day, and they can also identify what is in personal, this one, possessive pronoun and possessive adjectives. So underline the possessive adjectives and circle the possessive pronouns. One small activity. Can you tell me? John is tall. His feet are big. These shoes are his. So in this, what are the possessive adjectives?
His feet.
His feet. Very good. His feet. Then
These shoes are is. That is also.
These shoes becomes demonstrative adjectives. Fine. Are his. It is a possessive pronoun or possessive adjective? Possessive pronoun. Pronoun. Very good. John is tall. Of course, it is a normal adjective. This letter isn't mine. It is his letter.
His letter.
His letter is possessive adjective. Possessive pronoun?
It's mine.
Mine. Mine. Very good. Our parents impart good values to us.
Our parent.
Our. It becomes what it is. It is a possessive adjective or possessive pronoun?
Adjective.
Adjective.
Adjective and us.
Us is
Pronoun.
possessive pronoun. Very good.
Pronoun.
Are those chocolates yours?
Yes, ma'am.
Yours is adjective or pronoun?
Adjective.
Pronoun.
No, ma'am.
Pronoun. Pronoun.
Pronoun.
Those
My-
chocolates, those
my
becomes,
chocolates
yes.
will-
My
yes.
chocolates are, my is possessive adjective.
Adjective.
Or in that box, yes. My hair is brown. It is not black like yours.
My
My hair is possessive adjective.
adjective.
It is not black
And
like yours.
Yours is possessive pronoun, ma'am.
Pronoun. Very good. Okay, here you have a table again. Like how we discussed for class 4 level, you can write this on the board and you can teach them. So from simple to difficult level, you can teach them. Tall, taller, tallest, happy, happier, happiest. Here also the happy, happier, happiest, again the spelling changes. Even for class 5 level also, we have to tell them. More difficult, what is the answer?
Difficult, more difficult, most difficult.
For good,
Good, best,
better, best.
best.
Cheap,
Cheapest.
cheapest. For cleverest, cleverest. So here we have, is the time? Okay, sorry, it is almost half an hour. Okay, tomorrow I will be discussing with you about descriptive writing. So with this, stop sharing.